Building Foods HQ.
Hey guys, what's up? Paul Niyama, Muscle Building Foods HQ.com, and in this video, I am not talking about nutrition. Whoa, don't worry. I do have a lot of great information on what you can look for to spot a bad personal trainer and how you can choose a good one. So I've spent a lot of time in gyms all across the country, and I've seen a lot of trainers. I've seen some good ones, seen a lot of bad ones. So what separates the bad from the good? Well, first off, let's talk about the bad because that's always a little more fun. Definitely don't want to work out with someone that doesn't know what they're talking about, someone that is just a big phony.
Okay, now watch this. I'm just gonna break the wrist and walk away. Break the wrist, walk away.
Jeez.
Then there's a guy that has all the information, looks great, obviously knows what he's talking about, but you want to make sure that you can trust this person because you want them to give you the correct tips.
It's not that hard for me to give him the wrong advices.
Someone that's enthusiastic is always good. But there's a fine line between someone that's enthusiastic and someone that's just flat out crazy.
17 magazine. Yes!
And you also don't want to work out with a trainer that just wants to make you do a lot of hard exercises just for the sake of doing hard exercises.
Give me 60 push-ups on your knuckles.
And you also want a trainer that listens to what you're saying. Not just about your goals, but also between your sets. I can't tell you how many times I've seen trainers that's talking on their phone or talking to other people while their client is working out. It's crazy. You also want someone that's gonna answer the questions that you have.
What are you saying?
Time, she's up.
And then there's those trainers that just focus on the amount of reps you're doing. A good trainer doesn't just count reps.
3, 4.
I want 500 high ones, go!
What was I, 7 or 8?
So if that's what to watch out for, what are the things that you need to look for to find a good trainer? Well, a good trainer needs a lot of things, but in my opinion, there's 3 really important things that stand out above everything else to make a good trainer. And first, most important, you need a trainer that's gonna watch your technique. You wanna make sure that you're working out with the proper form, not only because it's gonna prevent injuries, but because it makes your workout more effective. I can't tell you how many times I've seen trainers with their clients and their clients' form not just looks bad, but looks dangerous. So don't get me wrong. There are times when your form is not exactly gonna be spot on, like if you're trying to work around an injury or something like that. But there's no reason that your deadlift should ever look like that, dudes, especially if you're working out with a trainer. And this leads me to number 2 on my list, program design. A good trainer should be able to design a program for you that's specific to your goal. Now, I'm not gonna get into a whole debate on which program is better than this other program, because frankly, most programs will work as long as they make sense and they take into account the number 1 principle of program design, which is progressive overload. Now this means that over time, your workouts need to be getting harder and harder. And a good trainer will make sure that you're not just staying the same or going backwards, that you are progressing. And you're not just left to figure it out on your own. Help! That brings me to number 3 on my list, which is motivation. I think any good trainer needs to be a good motivator and not just standing by, counting your reps or saying, this is next, this is next. They need to motivate you, inspire you to do better than what you think you could do, to do more than you think you're capable of. Have you ever not wanted to work out, but you know you needed to? Well, a good trainer is gonna help you kick your butt into gear and make you take action.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Yeah, I love that William Wallace speech. Makes me want to go work out right now. But before I go, I want to make sure that you hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and get my free ebook, all the tips on how to not make all these mistakes in the gym. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Ask me a bunch of questions. I'm Paul Niyama, Muscle Building Foods, HQ.com.